India is very famous for its Indian classical. It's Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, and other more things. Apart from that, we are not just famous for Bollywood, we are also famous for great musicians and music also.
I'm from Botswana, and from Botswana, I'm from the west side, from the Kalahari. We are people's people. We have this saying in Setswana that says, "Motho ke motho ka ba bangwe," which means as a person, you cannot live alone. You're always going to need other people around you. And what you do, or maybe like your success, is shown through how you help other people.
Hi. My name is NISHA, and I am a fourth-year PhD student here in Department of Physics. I'm getting my PhD in nuclear astrophysics, and I came to US in 2019. I'm from India, and I am a Hindu.
My name is ISATOU B. SECKA. It's pronounced here as ISATOU. I am doing my doctorate in education leadership at the Patton College of Education. I just completed my first semester, that's the spring. I came in January.
My name is SARA. I am from Egypt, and I came to Athens in August 2021. And I just graduated from my master's. I did my master's in applied linguistics.
I am of the Wolof tribe in the Gambia. I am Wolof, and I speak the Wolof variation, which is called Fana Fana, because the Wolof has different dialects. I think one fun part of my culture is the culture of sharing and caring. You know, in my country, particularly among the Wolof people, if you find people eating even on the roadside, you know, stores or shops around the road, even by greeting them or saying hi, you are forced to come and sit and eat with them. So basically, people don't want to eat alone. People eat in bowls, in big bowls. You know, it's very communal in nature.
In my culture, you have people coming up to check on you, to ask if you need anything or if there is anything that they could do for you, or to even offer help or offer their service to you without you even asking. So it's like, it's a culture where we observe.
One thing I can tell about Bangladeshi culture, that we are really very happy when any guests come in our house. So we treat guests as a good sign. So we are very welcoming.
Our culture as a Pakistani is very accommodating. It has a very high level of tolerance for all kind of languages, all kind of religions, all kind of social identities.
Well, something that we Peruvians have is food. Basically everything is food and drink. The other thing is that we are, as Peruvians, very physical in our relationships. It's not only shaking hands, we greet with a kiss, sometimes hugging.
As an Orthodox Christian, we celebrate Easter on a different day. And in South Africa, most people celebrate Easter the week before we celebrate Easter.
I'm from Kazakhstan. West part of Kazakhstan, it's in Europe, in the European continent. But the rest of Kazakhstan is in Asia. We sometimes used to mix up languages. So it's sometimes hard to speak in one language, just only in Russian or just only in Kazakh. I would ask, hey, how are you, in two languages, first in Russian and then in Kazakh. Привет, қалайсың? Something like this.
I'm a Nigerian and I'm Yoruba. Every Sunday, my friends and I take pictures on the street after church. And then people are like passing by looking at what is wrong with these people? What is going on? It's a cultural thing.
In Ghana, we have regions rather than states. So I come from a region called the Oti region. One of the things that is really cool about Ghana is that you don't need to own a car to make transport very easy. That is what we call the Troskis. You just hop on the road and there are vehicles that you can just hop in and just pay a penny or two, just some few cedis and you are where you are going.
I'm from Calcutta, that's the eastern part of India. We are Bengalis, so our native language is Bangla, which we also share with nearby country Bangladesh. So yeah, and the fun thing I will say, we love people, we love food, we love spicy food. People, that's like a common understanding that Indians love spicy food. Yes, we do, but we also love desserts. We make very good desserts. So yeah, you should try if you haven't tried it till now.
India shares a lot of spices with Africa, like all those areas too. So when I went to an African Union, I was so happy because it felt so familiar. The flavors were so familiar.
I think Ghanaians like their food. Yeah, we like our food so much that even when we move outside of the country, we still want to keep in touch with the food. And so we never leave our food behind.
So I'm from Seoul, South Korea. I think a lot of people are getting to know about the culture, Korean culture, thanks to BTS and also other K-pop groups. Unfortunately, I can't really dance K-pop dances, unfortunately. I know a lot of people are very, very disappointed when they meet me.
In the Indian culture, your parents and your teachers are basically regarded as like they are basically held in a very high regard.
In Egypt, we're very religious oriented. We always have the azan, the prayer calling, always 5 times a day. Also, we seek, we seek also gathering a lot, like being together.
Although I'm Jordanian, but I was born in Kuwait, and after that I lived in Syria, then I worked in Saudi Arabia. And what I can tell about all these countries in the Middle East is that we have strong relationships, but at the same time we are not smiling at each other in the street like here. Here I believe they are more friendly.